welcome everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Today's video, I'm going to do one of my personal favorites. I've had this for a while, but unfortunately, when I was doing the video for it a few months back, something broke with it, which was pretty surprising because it's such a well-made pistol. But yep, something went wrong with it inside, so I sent it back to the manufacturer. It's been repaired. I've had it back a couple of weeks now, so it's about time I do a video on it. Everyone knows what this is, the Glock 19. I think it's one of those guns, you either love them or you hate them, and I love this one. I absolutely love it. So we'll have a quick look and you can see why I like it so much. All the usuals, get rid of that. We'll just go ahead and get that straight out. We'll get rid of this. Goodbye. There it is, the Glock 19. This is the Gen 5, the Generation 5 Glock 19. It's made by UMAREX, but it is officially licensed by Glock, so it's very, very, very close to the real thing in weight and the scale of it. Now, I think the main thing with this gun is it's not got too many bells and whistles. Like, it doesn't have too many accessories or anything like that, too many features. I think it's just about how well made it is. Like, to hold it feels fantastic. Like, it really is a solid item. But I wouldn't expect anything less from UMAREX. They don't ever disappoint. I'll pop the magazine out, just show you some of the details. Hopefully the camera's focusing there. It just says Glock on the grip there. It's just got the Glock logo. It says up top here on the slide, Glock 19 Austria 9x19. Obviously 9x19 is what the live firing gun's chambered in. This is chambered in 4.5 BBs, of course. Nice little details up there. It says Glock again. Officially licensed product of Glock. Very nice. I'll pop the back off for you as well. And I will just give you a quick rundown of some of the specs. So its length is 186mm. It's chambered in the 4.5mm steel BBs. Its weight is 717 grams. It's all metal design except the grip is polymer, I think. It might be nylon fiber, but it's metal design. It's got a blade trigger safety, so this safety on the side is non-functioning. It's just like a blade trigger. It's hard to describe how it uses. It's just like two stages before, so you have a light pressure and then your full pressure, and that's just the safety to it. I do prefer an actual safety switch. It's a bit safer, but it is what it is. I think the other generations have the sliding, the functioning safety on it, but this gen doesn't. It's not a problem though. The magazine is a metal design, bottom's plastic. It's 16 rounds. That's a little on the low side for me, but it is what it is. So to load it up, you just slide the spring all the way back. Try not to let that happen. And you just pop them in there like so. I think that's it. Nope. There we go. 16. Push the spring up to put the tension back in the mag. And the CO2 goes, say if I showed you earlier, you just force the back of the grip off, and then if you see in there, that's where your CO2 housing is. So this one's empty, so we'll whack one in. Standard UMAREX 12 gram CO2. Couple of drops of the old Pelgan oil, just for the longevity of the seals, VCO2. Just let that fall into place, and in the back of the grip that you pull off to reveal the CO2, you do get the hex key, Allen key, needed to tighten it up. So just make sure that's in nice and secure, and then tightens up. Put that back on, magazine in, and you're good to go. I haven't been able to record any shooting today because the weather again appalling. But what I did want to do is, if I just bring this in, this is my UMAREX H.P.P. It's a blowback gun, so it's a bit unfair for me to compare them, but I just wanted you to, I suppose it's hard for me to explain the difference, like how they feel without you actually holding it, but like this one was £100, this one was 117, so there's not that much different in the price. This is also all metal, like this. They feel very, very similar. Like this is one of my favourites, the H.P.P, but the way it feels, it's very, very nice, but does have a little bit of a rattle to it, whereas the Glock, it's just solid. Obviously there's not very many moving parts on the Glock, so again it is a bit of an unfair comparison, but like this one feels very, very good, but compared to the Glock, I just think the Glock's in a different league of its own for build quality. Yeah, not to slander the H.P.P, it is one of my favourites, but I just wanted to do a bit of a side by side so you could turn the laser on there. Like the difference is only a matter of like £17, you know, but the difference in quality and feel is it's quite noticeable. Yeah, another good gun, by the way, UMAREX H.P.P, one of my favourites. But we're focusing on the Glock, so yeah, not too many bells and whistles on it. Like I said, you get your U-shape rear sight and the white front sight. You get a little 1-inch pick rail on the bottom. I'll just throw that laser on it for now just to show you. You stick a laser on there, or a torch, whatever you want. You can get top mounts for this, so you can mount you know, Weaver and pick rails on there, put a red dot on there. I think that's going to be my intention with this, to get a rail adapter and put a little red dot on there. I think it'll add to the aesthetics of it all. But yeah, this is one of my favourite guns just for performance wise. You know, it's a sub 3 dual air pistol, so you're not doing any pest control with it, or you know, it's just for a bit of light plinking in your back garden. Or I just wanted this one to own it because I'd watched a few people review them and they said they're really good, so I can't imagine how good the other ones are. There's a few that are like £200 or £300 from UMAREX, so maybe in the future, but for now I really enjoyed this one. So when the weather brightens up, I'll take it outside, I'll do a spot of plinking, show you what it's about. But yeah, brilliant, really, really, really good air pistol. But like I said, I wouldn't expect anything less from UMAREX. Really, really good manufacturers. Their own line of stuff they do, like this H.P.P is UMAREX own design, but the licensed stuff they do is really good. Like they do Colt and other big brands, but this Glock, yeah, that happens sometimes. I think one gets forced into chamber and falls back out, but it's not a problem. Yeah, this one's brilliant. £117 I paid for it from Pelpax. So if you're thinking of splashing out a little bit, you want to get something that's gonna last you, really well made, dead simple, not much to go wrong with it. I would definitely recommend this. As for a rating, I'd give it a solid 9. Like I said, there's not too many features and other things you can do other than shoot, but the best way to experience it is just to get one in your hands, and you'll see what I mean. So thanks for watching. Stick around for the shooting, and I'll see you in the next one.